Hey, good to see you. Yesterday, I had a really great coaching call with a client and came up with a whole new diagram. Now, I've been working with people for about 15 years, so it's really about tuning in and tapping into their creativity and their heart and tuning into that and creating more of what they really want in their life, as well as a specific project. But this is the first time I came up with this diagram. I want to share it with you, making the transition from work, so post-work feelings, post-work state of mind, to creativity, right? And he was like, I come home, I've got time, and I can't seem to get to my creativity. Instead, he was taking this arrow, which represents zoning out, right? Tuning into Netflix, snacking, video games, all that other stuff. That's what people sometimes do when they feel a little overwhelmed and tired and frustrated and bored. And so I told him that's 100% normal. It is really, really hard. I would even say, from working with myself and everyone else that I've worked with, impossible to go from this state of mind into immediately creating. There's something you got to do in between, right? And that's what we were talking about. So this video is only going to be 2 or 3 minutes long. We don't have time to get into this totally, but there's a complimentary evening coming up. You'll see the link below. Click on that. It's my gift to you because this is what I do. I love tapping people into their creativity and why. And why. And some people even say, gosh, there's so much going on in the world right now. Is that really important? Well, some of you may know that I'm the author of Space Spiders on Prom Day. That was when I really discovered the power of creativity. Creativity is not a distraction from our distractions. Creativity is actually a way to heal from our addictions. So let me say that again. Creativity is a way to heal from our addictions. What do I mean by that? So what happens is when I tap into my creativity, my heart and my soul, right? Then I actually feel better. I tap into this sense of who I am, this connection, and then what happens is, so this is what a lot of people go through. They come home from work, tired, frustrated, bored, lonely, right? And then from this state of mind and emotional state, they interact with the people they love, right? Their spouse, their kids, their friends, their family. Even if you're living alone, you still interact with people, right? And then you're interacting from this vibration. The opportunity here is to make this shift and tap into our creativity, your heart, your soul, right? Whatever you've been thinking about doing, right? And when we do that over and over again, like when I wrote the book, when I did that over and over again, I filled myself up and tapped into that energy, and then I became a better father and a better husband. I even became better at my day job when I had one back then. Why? Because I was tapped into my creativity and I was doing what I was really feeling called to do and felt, right? So that is the one huge benefit from that. And then when I re-engaged in a much better way. The other is I started to define myself as a creator. So when I work with people and they make this transition from zoning out and distractions and not being able to tap into their creativity to tapping into their creativity, subconsciously and consciously, they redefine themselves as a creator. So what do I mean by that? So in the past, or even now, as you probably know many people, maybe even yourself, tired, frustrated, bored, lonely, so we then overwhelm our senses with pleasure. And pleasure can be a wonderful thing, but oftentimes pleasure is just overwhelming the senses to forget that I'm in pain, right? So when I do that, I'm a consumer. So the opportunity is go from consumer to creator. And when I tap into my creativity and I start creating what was really meaningful and powerful and has heart and soul for me, then when I have that experience, I feel good, I get empowered, right? That's empowered. And then when I step back into the real world, right? Away from my creativity, away from building my business, way to whatever that is. Then when I step back into the real world, I'm redefined as a creator. So then when a problem pops up, possibly with my family, possibly in the world, something as big as that, now I go, hey, I'm a creator. I can make a difference. I can do something different, right? So check the link out. Complimentary evening. We'll really dive into this. We'll figure out what's really in here and how to make that transition from post-work feelings into creativity so you can have more joy, you can have more fun, you can be more productive. See you soon.